Good evening, everyone present for this meeting. I am Dr. Pallavi Deshpande, uh, Associate Professor at Electronics and Telecommunication Department at Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering. I would like to welcome you all for this session. This our today's speaker is Dr. Rajesh Ghungde. I would like to first of all introduce him. Uh, so Dr. Rajesh Ghungde is a distinguished academician and a researcher, over 29 years of experience in engineering education and 20 years of experience in research. He is currently professor in the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering at Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University College of Engineering, Pune. He holds a PhD degree in electronics engineering from Government College of Engineering, Pune, and has a strong research focus on artificial neural networks, biomedical signal processing, IoT, and analog circuit design. His contributions to academia include 18 international journal publications, 34 international conference papers, and one book chapter, with a significant recognition in citation metrics across the Scopus, Web of Science, and Google Scholar. Dr. Rajesh Ghungde has successfully guided two PhD students, and currently he is supervising 7 registered PhD scholars. He has 5 granted patents and 13 registered copyrights. His expertise extends to consultancy work, having collaborated with multiple industries on automation, IoT, and cloud-based system, generating an revenue of 3.15 lakh in last 3 years. He is also a founder director of CPROP Technologies Private Limited, an entrepreneurial initiative focusing on innovative tech solutions. Recognized for his academic and research excellence, he has received multiple awards on his name, including the Porval Humanity Award in 2007 and IEIBLC FCRIT Excellence Award in 2021. An avid educator, Dr. Ghungde runs an active YouTube channel with over 195 educational videos, uh, and he's actively involved in developing educational apps and academic softwares. And that too, the number is more than 25 number of academic softwares he has developed for the students' benefit uh, in this outcome-based education. I welcome Dr. Rajesh Ghungde, sir, to take over the mic for guiding us over the uh, today's session. Sir, it's over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, a very good evening to everyone. Thank you
Good
for
evening,
joining today's webinar. I'm really excited to talk about the future, specifically the career potential in artificial intelligence for graduates in electronics and telecommunication engineering. Today, we'll explore how a 4-year undergraduate degree in this field can be your gateway to a dynamic and evolving career that blends cutting-edge technology with real-world impact. Our discussion will cover the rise of AI and its transformative impact across industries, the role of electronics and telecommunication engineering in enabling AI, career opportunities and market trends, including exciting workforce projections, how national initiatives like Viksit Bharat Abhiyan 2047 are creating a supportive ecosystem for future innovators. Now, let's dive into why this is a perfect time to embark on this educational journey. Artificial intelligence is reshaping the way we live and work. It's the engine behind smart devices, personalized services, and innovative solutions in sectors such as healthcare, finance, transportation, and more. AI systems learn from data, improving over time without needing step by step programming. Every day we see AI enhancing smartphone functionalities like facial recognition and voice assistants, powering recommendation engines on streaming services and e-commerce sites, driving innovations in autonomous vehicles and smart city infrastructure. AI's expansive reach means that learning about its fundamentals will now prepare you for a future where technology plays an even greater role in solving complex real-world problems. You might wonder, if AI is largely software driven, where do electronics and telecommunication engineers fit in? The answer lies in the hardware and the connectivity that makes AI practical and scalable. Electronics provides the components, sensors, microprocessors, and specialized chips like the SoCs that form the physical foundation for AI applications. Telecommunication, on the other hand, delivers the fast and reliable networks needed for data exchange. Together, they create the infrastructure that allows AI to function seamlessly in devices ranging from smartphones to smart homes and even autonomous vehicles. In an undergraduate program in electronics and telecommunication engineering, you will learn core concepts of electronic circuits and communication systems, how these principles support the deployment of AI in real world applications, the interdisciplinary skills needed to bridge the gap between hardware and software. This integrated approach ensures that you not only understand how to design smart systems, but also how to innovate and optimize them for rapidly changing landscape. Let's now look at how combining AI with electronics and telecommunication opens up a multitude of career paths. Let us have a brief look at the key application areas. For example, smart communications and 5G networks. Telecom companies use AI to enhance network reliability and optimize data traffic. This means you could work on developing systems that predict and manage network loads, ensuring seamless connectivity. Internet of Things and smart devices. As billions of devices connect to the internet, AI is used to analyze the humongous data they generate. Whether it is improving industrial automation or creating smarter consumer electronics, your skills would help bridge the gap between sensor data and the intelligent decision making, which may be very crucial in real life scenarios. Consumer electronics. Modern gadgets are evolving into smart devices with AI enabling features like enhanced image processing, voice commands, and personalized experiences and whatnot. Companies like Samsung, Sony, and others need engineers who understand both the hardware and AI software behind these innovations. It's not only the hardware or it's not only the software, but it's a combination of both, which is required and which is very, very essential and crucial. Robotics and automation systems. In robotics, so sensors and communication systems are crucial. As an ENTC graduate, you might design components for self-driving cars or coordinate network systems for drones and service robots. Again, we know that drones are playing a huge role in many, many different applications. Healthcare technology, AI is revolutionizing the diagnostics and patient monitoring. From wearable health devices to AI-powered imaging systems, there is a growing demand for engineers who can integrate the technology with life-saving applications. Now, this is the crux of everything. Like, what is the technology used for? Ultimately, if it is useful for life-saving, nothing greater than that. What are the workforce projections, by the way? Recent studies indicate a dramatic rise in AI-related job opportunities. Globally, demand for AI professionals is set to exceed 9.5 million job openings by 2029. In India, estimates suggest that AI talent requirement may double from around 600,000 professionals today to roughly 1.25 million by 2027. This surge is driven by rapid industry adoption and government support. Highlight is government support here. These statistics show that an electronic and telecommunication engineering graduate with AI skills, you will be entering a market with abundant opportunities and a competitive edge. Mark the word competitive edge here. With your interdisciplinary training, you will be well equipped to solve complex problems in both hardware and software domains, making you a highly desirable candidate in today's job market. Okay, now let us have a look at how government's initiative and the vision is going to help create this kind of ecosystem. An important aspect of this career pathway is the national push towards technology and innovation. The government's Vikasit Bharat Abhiyan 2047 is a visionary roadmap aimed at transforming India into a developed, technology-driven nation by 2047. Now, this is a very, very important, uh, you know, so, environment which is going to be created for this particular domain. What are the key initiatives under Vikasit Bharat Abhiyan 2047? First of all, educational reforms, updates to the curriculum across over 14,000 engineering colleges are underway, ensuring that students receive training in AI, robotics, and modern communication systems. You must be aware of the National Education Policy 2020. We are proud to say that at Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering, Pune, we have already inculcated this particular national education policy, and our new syllabus, new curriculum is completely directed towards following all the NEP norms. And this indeed is a very interesting thing because the interdisciplinary approach is enhanced over there. It is highlighted in that particular NEP policy. Industry academia collaborations programs are being launched to foster partnerships between educational institutions and industry leaders, providing real world exposure through internships, projects, and research opportunities. We already have this on job training and also or it's called internships as a compulsory part of our curriculum, which is of 60 days right now, but according to the new education policy, it's going to be probably extended. So students will have more on-job experience, which will make them more versatile as far as the jobs are concerned. Infrastructure investments, projects like the India AI mission are being launched with significant budgets to build high-performance computing resources and boost semiconductor manufacturing. Now here, uh, why we are going to have semiconductor manufacturing and why we require, because ultimately any AI tool which requires huge number of huge amount of resources, humongous resources, and this resource is nothing but your uh, semiconductor platform. Now, as you must be aware that Indian government has already shelled out 75,000 crore rupees for the development of such infrastructure for creating, or rather, for creating the infrastructure for this kind of manufacturing. So India is becoming a manufacturing domain, and soon it is expected that by 2047 we are expected to even outgrow China as far as the manufacturing hub is concerned. And correspondingly, job opportunities for hardware are in fact going to be more than the pure IT jobs. As you know, that pure IT jobs are mostly dependent on the markets and the demographic situations in the Western countries, their economic conditions, the war conditions, whatever it is happening right now. And you must also have heard that there are very highly reputed companies are actually laying off people. So this kind of unsure situation is already there for IT professionals. So hardware combined with AI is something going to be the winning combination for the students. Um, so, skill development initiatives are also being taken, from incorporating AI in school curricula to specialized training for professionals. The focus is on creating a continuous pipeline of talent that is prepared to meet the demands of tech-centric future. For now, for students and parents, these initiatives mean that the education system and job market are aligning to provide a supportive environment. The government's commitment reassures that the skills you develop will remain relevant and in high demand as India aims to be a global leader in the technology by 2047, as I have already spoken about. Fine. So, I think I made my point very clear. Let us conclude, let us wrap up this today's discussion with a quick summary. Interdisciplinary advantage, we are going to have a degree in electronics and telecommunication engineering offers you a unique combination of hardware expertise and AI skills, making you versatile and highly employable. This is very, very important. Robust career opportunities with global AI job openings projected to skyrocket, and India set to see massive growth in its tech sector. Both AI, completely AI is dependent on semiconductor resources, and the future looks incredibly bright for AI savvy engineers who are equipped with hardware knowledge. So, that's all from my sides. I'm open for, so you can see here that I have tried to uh, bring out the interest in opting for hardware along with AI. So this is going to be a winning combination. Um, I'll be glad to take any questions if anyone has. Yes, are there no questions? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Deshpande ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There are no
Uh,
questions, it seems. I don't know.
yes, sir. In chat, there are no questions, but Harshada madam, somebody, she is trying to ask something, I think, but she's just unmuting herself and then muting.
Ma'am, actually my connection. Hello.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she has got a problem with the connectivity.
Yes. So you can continue, because in chat
No,
room
I
there
mean
is
that's
there
fine.
are
I
no
mean that
questions.
I've said questions
Yeah.
and answers only. That's fine. So that it's all that's all from my side.
Okay.
Is expecting someone to ask questions.
I request all the participants, if you have some queries or some doubts regarding the mm, engineering curriculum, or regarding the electronics and telecommunication, or even any other stream of engineering, and if you have some things in your mind which you are not able to um, jot it, which you are not able to figure it out in your mind, so you can please put forth your question so that we'll try to address that issue in your mind. I request all the participants to unmute them. And
Yes,
okay,
there is a
sir,
question in
one
the chat.
question. Yes.
There is a
Yes, sir,
question.
I'll take the
Let me read
question.
it.
Aditi Gupta is asking a question. Sir, what are the key skills should we focus on? Over to you, sir.
A very nice question. Because everybody now, the industry, I mean, is moving towards the skill orientation. In fact, the government is expecting skill development to a large extent. Now, it depends on which domain you select. The skills, corresponding skills, should be focused upon. And now, if you want to take up engineering as your career, key skills that you should first of all uh, inculcate, imbibe in yourself are the visualization. Visualization skills are the most important things for most important, one of the most important skill for a would-be engineer. Secondly, mathematical skills, if it is there, well and good. So you can even think of going into research and all those kind of things. Third thing is about getting practical exposure. This is one of the most important things. It depends again on what type of domain you are trying to adopt. Now, if you are trying to adopt electronics and telecommunication as your career, in that case, probably the skills start right from assembling circuits, soldering the circuits, making PCBs, layouts, and so on and so forth. Designing of circuits is very crucial. So you have to inculcate that idea of that concept of that skill of design. So you should have a design orientation. Whenever I say design orientation, but anyways, the entire thing is the job of an engineer always is to see you can have n number of solutions to a given problem. Now, which solution is the best? I mean, that is one of the questions that may be asked. But again, it's a bad question because we say that we don't go for the best solution. We go for the most optimal solution. Optimal is within the certain constraints. We are trying to have the best possible solution. I can very crudely do that kind of comparison. Okay. Now, when we say optimal,
Yes.
So this kind of optimality has to be, I mean, you always at the back of the mind, you have to prepare yourself to find out the optimal solutions. In order to do that, you should have outside the box, out of the box thinking capability. That kind of skill is also required. And of course, you can develop it at any point in your life. See, my simple reason is that a simple approach is that, or simple logic is that a person, is born brilliant or genius or whatever, but the competency can be gained at any point in life, any point of time in life. So it depends on how you are making yourself competent enough to stand out of the crowd, that kind of things. And these skills, whatever I was telling about, will be definitely be useful to you. I hope you have answered the question, Aditi.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
So there is
I'll take the
one more
second
thing.
question. Harshada is asking, can AI be trusted for analog circuit design automation? Well, AI has not yet reached that kind of human like optimization. But yes, it is slowly moving into that direction. And soon, maybe in next 2-3 years, we'll see systems which can design electronic circuits, analog electronic circuits. Definitely, we are going to see that step coming. I mean, we see it coming. That's going to be a very tricky situation. But anyways, super optimization will again be the domain of a human being. So human beings cannot be replaced that way for analog circuit design ultimately.
Yes.
Right.
Sir, Aditi Gupta is
Aditi has
asking
asked
one more
another.
question. Yes.
Yeah.
Is
So the question is,
sir, do you think IoT also has a good future?
everything around you is going to be IoT based. Everything. Right? Take it from your mobile phone. Oh, but what is a mobile phone? Ultimately, it's an IoT device itself,
Yes.
kind of thing. Think of it that way. So IoT is going to has already entered into each and every domain of the human beings. It's as simple as that. So IoT is going to stay there. The only thing that is going to happen with IoT is that maybe you wouldn't require a cloud. So every time, for sometimes it may be required. There is some kind of an interference. Okay. So IoT
Okay.
is
So there
going
is
to
one
be
more
is going to be
question.
there.
Okay. Is there any scope related to security in AI integrated hardware, especially for telecom? And what is the roadmap for that? Azim has raised one question.
I mean, yeah, of course, security in AI integrated hardware. Obviously, we have seen one very obvious, very critical case where I hope you know that case that UAV, that the company from China was banned in US. You know the reason
Yes.
for that? They had a hardware backdoor. Hardware backdoor in the hardware itself of the system of the SoC, the chip which around which you build the routers and which you build the smartphones also. So obviously, AI will be useful for detecting such a kind of security threat. Specifically, as I was telling about telecom itself, definitely it is going to be there. And ultimately, telecommunication is what? I mean, nowadays what we are talking about is voice over internet. So everything is internet based. So telecommunication is the medium, or let us say the infrastructure. On that, whatever is happening in the form of digital data, obviously, since it is digital, AI is definitely going to have a key role to play in detecting, preventing, and even let us say immunizing. I'll say immunizing the networks, making your networks more robust as far as security is concerned. So yes, a roadmap. I'll not be able to give you the roadmap within 5-10 minutes. Okay? So yeah, maybe you can start with electronics, telecommunication as your main focus. Get into electronics and telecommunication. Focus more on telecommunication. Stick to telecommunication, but at the same time, adopt AI as a one of the minor courses, and then this combination probably would give you a good entry into this security as far as telecom is concerned. I hope, Azam, I have answered your question. Okay. Piyush is asking, what is a good beginner level project to get hand-on experience with integrating AI into hardware systems? A simple answer would be there isn't any beginner level. Whenever we say integrating AI into hardware, it's not a beginner job. First of all, you have to know the hardware properly. You have to know a lot of caveats as far as hardware is concerned. Couple that with the concepts from AI, and then only you can think of having a project. So beginner level project, there is no beginner level project. The project is the project. Even when you have a mini project, people call it mini project, micro project, capstone project, and so on and so forth, major project. No, project is a project. So ultimately, you have to have a basic understanding of both hardware as well as AI. If you ask me at the project level, because I know Piyush, okay, so so you can always start with some kind of biomedical appliance, okay, where probably you'll have
Yes.
data acquisition via hardware systems and then integrate it with AI to classify data and correspondingly
Yes, sir.
do your job.
Yes. Yes, sir. That's a very useful suggestion. So there is one more thing. Can FPGAs help speed up AI tasks in hardware?
It's already happening.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about FPGA, field programmable gate array, is that many things are happening concurrently, whereas our microcontrollers, microprocessors, system on chips, all are sequential in nature. So
Yes.
no matter no matter how fast you make them run with the help of a gigahertz clock speed, still then it is sequential. People have tried out with multi-threading, multitasking, multi-core, and ultimately, what is multi-core? It is parallel processing. FPGA, on the other hand, are small basic building blocks, but huge number of such basic building blocks working concurrently. So definitely, it is going to speed up AI. In fact, one of my research student was working on making a neural processing unit. What exactly is a neural processing unit? Again, it's one and the same thing. Okay. So definitely yes, FPGAs. But again, FPGAs have again it's a limited hardware real estate. It's like a real estate. Huh? So we cannot have large number of let us say operations specifically for AI, machine learning, and all that. Multiply, accumulate kind of operations are more required. So there is a unit called as MAC, multiply and accumulate. So these blocks, these multiply accumulate blocks are huge in numbers as far as FPGA is concerned. Tremendously large because of large scale integration now we are having. So definitely we are looking at very, um, let us say, versatile and useful kind of FPGAs, which can very easily gel with the demands of, when cater to the demands of AI tasks in hardware. Obviously, FPGA is going to be the next step. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. There are no further actually questions. I would like to request all the participants if they would like to ask few more questions, if they have something in the mind. So since there are no further questions, we can see. can we conclude with the meeting? Or so whatever you have like planned to deliver, was that over?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't want to overwhelm the audience with in fact, I was expecting more interaction. People to ask me questions, discuss some things related to the career and all those kind of things. Anyways. All right. So actually, I thank the audience, the organizers, for organizing this short webinar. It is just a kind of a teaser for the career in electronics and telecommunications coupled with AI. So people can explore more on that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank you for sparing.
Here.
There is one more question.
There is one question.
Yes.
Let me answer that.
Yes, sir.
How can one start their learning process of AI?
AI.
Okay. First of all, you should be good with matrix algebra, that is linear algebra, because a lot of matrix operations are there. So you first of all make a good platform for understanding what is a matrix multiplication of all the matrix operations, by the way. Then large number of optimization algorithms will be the next logical learning step. And of course, start doing something with a very small kind of problem statement. Take a very small kind of problem statement. Try to explore in how many different ways it can be solved. For example, classification or regression. First of all, understand what these things are, and then try to have a very small kind of problem statement, which may have been already solved. Not necessary that you take up a very new and current kind of a problem. Take a problem which has already been solved. Learn very good. Let us say now Python is very famous for that. Very to-go kind of software, to-go kind of programming language. So you can start by practicing with Python. Take up the small, let us say, problem statement and directly start solving it with Python. Or if you are more comfortable with MATLAB, do that with MATLAB. But it should be a project-oriented kind of learning, not the language-oriented kind of learning. You don't want to learn Python language as a language. You want to learn how to use Python for solving the AI problems. So,
okay, sir. So you mean like focused learning so that we achieve results in a better amount of time?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. I think now there are no more questions.
No questions now.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we now conclude with the session?
Yeah.
On behalf of Bharati Vidyapith and all the participants, I sincerely thank Dr. Ghungde sir for an insightful and engaging session on career potential in AI, in electronics and telecommunication engineering. Your valuable insights have broadened or rather even intrigued our perspective on emerging opportunities and skills that those are needed to excel in this field. We always and I truly appreciate your time and effort in sharing your expertise with us in this short span of time, and even triggering the inquisitiveness inside us for AI, hardware, and electronics and telecommunication, AI opportunities in electronics and telecommunication career. Looking forward for more such enlightening interactions with you, sir. Thank you thank you for sparing your time for this session. Thank you once again. Here I officially announce the end of the session. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.